That's why members of the House will hold a hearing tomorrow to try and get the real story. Joining us right now, Republican Congressman Jason Chaffetz, just returned from Libya. We know Senator Bob Corker is going there now. Congressman, you were there last week. Since that time, we have a colonel come forward and said, I begged for more security and was told you're not getting it from the State Department. We also have an undersecretary saying within 24 hours to staffers that we knew this was a terror attack. How does that gel with what you know?
Well, having gone and spent most of the day there on Saturday in Tripoli at the embassy, I can tell you, never did it ever come up that there was even a video. There's no discussion, no mention, anything with the video, which is totally inconsistent with what this Obama administration has said. What I do think we will see at the hearing tomorrow is a denial when they requested, the security personnel requested more personnel. Not only was that denied, but they'd reduced the number of people that we had on the ground. And when they asked for improvements to the physical facilities to protect the infrastructure, to protect the perimeter, those two were denied.
Who denied them? Would the State Department do that on their own without informing the executive branch?
It seems to be a coordinated effort between the White House and the State Department, from Secretary Clinton to President Obama's White House. There was a very conscious decision made. My personal opinion is that they wanted the appearance of quote-unquote normalization there in Libya, and building up of an infrastructure, putting up barbed wire on our facility would lead to the wrong impression, something that the administration didn't want to have moving forward.
When you said that there was a coordination between the State Department and the White House, that is just your opinion? You have no proof of that?
I can't tell you everything that I've seen along the way, but yeah, that's my strong opinion. I've been diving into this. I've talked to the people who are going to testify. I've been on the ground in Libya, and that's my impression. Yes.
Do you believe that the White House is going to leave the State Department out to dry, or do they deserve to be left out to dry?
Look, people, you got to understand that it was a very tumultuous situation. Twice in the lead up to their attack on 9/11, our compound in Benghazi was bombed. Twice the British ambassador had an assassination attempt. We were moving into 9/11, and now the White House wants to say, well, we had no direct information, no actionable intelligence. Are you kidding me? Where else in the world was our consulate bombed twice? And now we got 4 dead Americans. So between the White House and the State Department, they need to get their act together, clean up the statements that they made, fix these problems so they never ever happen again. That's what the committee is pursuing.
And last question real quick. Ambassador Rice making those now seeming ridiculous statements. Why would she do something like that that could essentially destroy her career?
I mean, I look at that in my own personal opinion. That's somewhere between an outrageous lie and total falsehood. I don't know where between those two, but that's essentially how I would categorize it.
All right. Congressman Chaffetz, look forward to what Bob Corker says in the hearings tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
The president wants you to believe